What is up, you van fans? It's Philip from the Honda Resource and coming back to you with the RA1. Today we're going to be just finishing up a few things we got to do before the van goes in for a tune. So I figured I'd just bring you along with me. So yeah. So the power steering seems to be having an air leak somewhere, so I'm going to change out the O-rings on the pressure hose as well as this suction, because it gets air in it, foams up the fluid and comes out of the cap. If you have a Honda and you've ever had any power steering issues, you know what I'm talking about. And then also we're going to be doing away with this massive brake pedal, and we'll be installing a 5-speed version. This is obviously the automatic version and it's much larger, so we'll be ripping that out and kind of bringing you along with me as I do that. Alright, so to replace this, you just take these 2 tins off, and replace this one, you just pull this 1 tin. So just gonna do them one at a time. I don't want to come out of there. That one's probably the one that's bad though, because it's pretty hard. Alright, so that one's done. Now we're going to do this one. Pretty hard too, so could have been either one of them or both of them, but rest assured they're brand new now. Piece of cake. See how quick that was? That was done. And if you have an Odyssey and you're interested in replacing your power steering O-rings, this is the one that goes on the pressure hose, and this is the one that goes on the suction. I'm going to show you how I go about getting all this out. So we'll have to drop the column down, and it's just a couple of 12mm bolts up in here, and we'll have to disconnect like some of this wiring here that goes to the column. So I think it's just like 2 harnesses here and a little harness. So these 3 harnesses, and then this is the airbag harness, and it disconnects right here, the yellow plug. So it's pretty straightforward. There's a couple of like 12mm or maybe 14s. They're right here. And there's a couple, like I said, the 12 bolts up in here that hold the column up, and then we'll be able to lower the whole column and we can get these out of here. So on this one they had a zip tie over here, so I just gotta snip that. Zip tie right over here. Alright, and then we just have to disconnect the ignition harness. This right here. Let's see. So it's just a little tab on the bottom of the ABS thing there. Alright, so that should have all the wiring disconnected for the column. Let's see. Yeah, these are 14s up here. There's got one like right up in there. Just a 14 nut like that. There's probably one on the other side. And then there's two 14s right here. The column should come down. Yeah. So to get the pedal out, after I drop the column, there's a 14mm bolt, looks like this, that goes through the top of the pedal up here, and actually comes from this side. And then it has a 14 nut, like, not that one, not like this. This is it. It's a 14 nut that's on this bolt. So you take that out, and it's got a little spring on there. Once you take the spring out and you take the little pin out for your brake pedal, which is this is the little pin that holds it to your brake booster, like a little clevis right there. Can't really see it. There you go, right there. So once you take that pin out and you take this bolt out and the spring, you can take the pedal assembly out. And taking the column out makes it to where you can work up in this area a little bit better, because with the column still up in here, it's really tight fitting. Alright, so I just got the automatic pedal out, and this is the 5-speed pedal. So this one came out of like a 95 Accord, 96 Accord, something like that. And you can see that the stopper is in a different location. So I was looking at them, and if you put them up like this, they have the same bend. So I'm thinking maybe what I'm going to do is, there we go, is take this piece off of this pedal and weld it onto this one. So I cut the pedal stopper bracket off of the automatic Odyssey pedal, and then I took the Accord manual brake pedal and I cut the factory pedal stopper off of the Accord because it's on this side, and then I spot welded the Odyssey bracket onto this, and I just put a little bit of black spray paint on there just to keep it from rusting. So yeah. So now what I'm going to do is just put this back together. So I've got the modified Accord pedal here. Make sure that it still has the bushing in it. And then just have to slide it up in here. Well, there you have it. One Accord brake pedal installed. Now we have a massive gap between this Willwood clutch pedal and the brake pedal, but whatever. Alright, so that pretty much wraps up the Accord brake pedal installation. As you can see, he has the Willwood clutch pedal, so it don't really angle it over like the stock one would. But now it doesn't have that gigantic brake pedal in here, and everything works just like it should. So, yeah. So guys, thanks so much for stopping by to check out the video on the 5-speed pedal conversion and hopefully it was able to help you. If it was, please leave a like, leave a comment, and as always, I appreciate you subscribe. And don't forget, we're going on next Tuesday, August the 11th, over at Jason Waters Tuning. So make sure to hit the bell for notifications so that you know when I upload the video on that. And also, if you feel like it, you can check out some videos on the all-wheel drive EG. It's a K-Series all-wheel drive, built motor, built transmission, and we just got this one running. And it should be getting tuned right now, tentatively on the 20th. So yeah, be sure to check out some videos on that too if you feel like it. As always, guys, I appreciate you tuning in. Hope to see you on the next one. Peace.